Welcome to Arne. Now, people visit the reserve for a couple of reasons. It's tranquility and it's beauty. So why are we in the car park? Because the moment you step outside the car, you're surrounded by wildlife, which is why today Rob and I are going to present to you the 7 wonders of the car park.
1. The tawny owl. Now, we're very lucky to have a tawny owl who sits pretty much every day, weather permitting, in the same tree. So all you need to do is ask down at the visitor centre for directions, come up here, stand on the white marker and look up.
And 2, if you listen, that's a great spotted woodpecker drumming. If you come to the base of the car park, we've got a dead old oak tree down here. You can see there's some of the holes from last year. We get great spotted woodpeckers nesting every year in this tree, so you can come down to the base of the car park and watch the adults excavating the holes, and a bit later on in the year watch the young actually leaving and then come and feed on the feeders. Number 3, the firecrests. We're lucky here in the winter to have 2, maybe 3 resident firecrests here in the car park. If you come to the holly at the end of the car park, which is their favourite hunting grounds, you might be lucky to see one of these tiny little birds, which is related to the goldcrest. The goldcrest is obviously the more common with the gold crest onto the top of the head. The firecrest, you can tell the difference. It's got a black and then white eye stripe that runs through the eye, which makes it look quite evil, whereas the goldcrest seems to be quite gormless.
4. Small mammals. Now, these things are seriously hard to see, but luckily the Arne car park delivers again. All along the outside we've got these raised banks, and they're filled with little bank voles and wood mice. Easiest way to tell the difference between the two: the wood mouse, he's got a long tail, really big ears, big bulging eyes, and really pointy little face, whereas the bank voles, they've got much more rounded face, tiny little eyes, and you can hardly see their ears, and they've got quite short tails.
5. The feeders. You can come into the visitor centre at Arne and watch the feeders for as long as you like. All winter they've been busy with birds trying to keep warm and fat for the winter. We've got 10 main species that you can see from here, being great tit, blue tit, coal tit, the elegant marsh tit. We get nuthatches, great spotted woodpeckers that you can watch all from close range, and if you're lucky, our resident sparrowhawk might come down and put on a bit of a show. Lucky for us, not lucky for the blue tits.
6. That's right, we're moving into the 21st century with camera feeders and nest box cameras. In the winter you can come down and see whatever's feeding on the peanuts outside, favourite of woodpeckers and nuthatches. And during the spring we've got cameras on anything from kestrels, barn owls, swallows, great tits. And I think we've still got the barn owls roosting in there today, just having a little nap. 7. Flyovers. Now, the car park seems to be in a flight path of nearly anything. We've seen flocks of redpoll, siskin, we've had cuckoos, hen harriers, osprey, hobby, peregrine falcons, we've had batches of waders, we've had skylarks. It's absolutely dynamite. Just stand in the car park on a clear day and just look upwards. There ends the 7 wonders, and I hope it's given you a little bit of help about where to go to see wildlife here. So if that's whet your appetite, the next time you come down to Arne, don't just rush straight off, but spend a little time discovering what's right under your nose.